Let's keep working with tan on this. But check out what I did here. Look at the multiple angle now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's now 3 rotations. So just like I did before, change the domain. 0 but above is now 3x, but above is now 6 pi. 3 rotations. And remind yourself that it's 3 rotations so that later on when you find that theta reference and the angles using the cast, you'll have to remember to rotate this 3 times. Okay, let's go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, let's go. First things first, figure out where this guy is. Now that we've multiplied this domain by 3, we follow the steps. First one is isolate. Well, you can't get more isolated than this on this particular question. Okay? Second thing, cast rule. Add sugar to coffee. Realize that your values are going to be here and here. Okay? Positive values. Next step, just like we always done, absolute value, find me the reference angle. Reference angle, of course, where is this 1/3? Well, by now you should realize that it is here. It is here at pi over 6. Beautiful. Okay, so our theta reference here at pi over 6, and our other one, theta reference at pi over 6, making this pi over 6, beautiful, and this 7 pi over 6. Nice. Okay, so we have our 2 angles here, pi over 6 and 7 pi over 6. Beautiful. Now, let's figure out the rotations. Okay, so here's where the fun starts, right? We need it for 3 rotations because remember what our domain was. Our domain was for 6 pi. 3 rotations. Okay, so let's figure it out. So the first rotation, we've got our pi over 6 and our 7 pi over 6. All I have to do now for each rotation after that is to each one of these values, this one and this one, add 2 pi. Well, 2 pi as a pi over 6 kind of idea, okay, is going to be, well, there's 6, there's 1, multiply that by 6, multiply that by 6. I'm going to have 12 pi over 6 added to each one of these. Okay, so this guy then is going to be 13 pi over 6. Right? Okay, I know I'm going to have another one for this guy. All right, let's do it. Add the 12 pi over 6. 19 pi over 6. Beautiful. That's for the second rotation. Now let's do the third rotation, which means, again, adding 12 pi over 6. Okay, this means add 12 pi over 6 to this. I'm going to have 25 pi over 6. Add 12 pi to this. 37 pi over 6. Look how many answers we have in the 3 rotations. But remember, the important thing is this was for 3. Okay, so each one of these now has to be divided by 3 to give me the proper angles. So x becomes pi over 6 divided by 3. Oh my goodness. Divide this by 3 is the same as multiplying by 1/3. So this is pi over 18. This one's going to be 7 pi over 18. This one's going to be 13 pi over 18. This one's going to be 19 pi over 18. This one's going to be, yep, you guessed it, 25 pi over 18. And then finally, 37 pi over 18. That's all of your answers. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 answers. Isn't that sweet? Now, what is the general formula? Well, the general formula, remember, is based on the period. What is the period? The period, there's that b value. Let's figure out what the period is right now. Okay, so you know and I know that the period, okay, the period is pi over the b value. So guess what? The period, yeah, is pi over 3. Well, that's too simple. So take your first guy, pi over 18. You're going to add multiples of the period. There's your general formula for this particular question.